Hello and welcome back to PSN News. I'm Emily Foley. With me tonight is Sanchez and Phia Gladieux, two Penn Staters who recently found success in their collaboration for the clothing line Whatever Apparel. Amber and Phia, thank you guys so much for being with me here with me tonight.
Thank you for having us.
So Amber, you're a freshman and you're also the founder and CEO of Whatever Apparel. How did you get started into this and how has your journey been?
Well, I started junior year in December of junior year, and I really was just motivated on making sure that people know that they could follow their dreams, do whatever you want, like think outside the box a little bit. Journey has been a little tough, but it's gotten me to great places. So
yeah, it's amazing. I was checking it out on the Instagram. It looks so good. Sophia, you're a field hockey player here at Penn State. You guys had a great run in the NCAA tournament. You were leading the team in goals. You all had an All-American season. What has the season been like for you, and how are you planning to carry this momentum into next season?
The season has been just incredible. It's hard to find the words to describe it. Coming from COVID freshman year, making it all the way to the Final Four, it's been a crazy run, and I just think the culture of our team is completely unmatched to any other team in the country. It's definitely hard, losing a lot of players, but being able to have them stay for an extra year or two, even because they had those COVID years, was definitely helpful. But I think our culture just isn't going to change at all. I think we're all super close, and I think that energy is definitely going to be used to our advantage going into next season.
Yeah, you guys had a really great season. It was cool. It was cool to watch as a fan, yeah. So now you guys have teamed up. You created an exclusive clothing line with Whatever Apparel. How did you guys come together? Like, what brought you guys together?
I messaged Phia back in August of, right before first semester. I was looking to do a clothing line or athletic line, and Phia just seemed like the perfect fit for it. She has the likable face, the talent of field hockey, you know what I mean? It just seemed like a perfect fit.
Yeah, she reached out to me fall. It was like preseason time, and she reached out. I was like, I'm looking for an athlete to collab with, and I thought you were the perfect fit. And I was still kind of figuring out my NIL road and what it would look like. And so she was definitely one of the first to come to me about something like this. So I just jumped all over it. It's definitely hard to connect right away in the beginning because preseason and, her being a freshman, it was definitely hard. But that's the thing that I loved about it is there was no pressure on either one of our sides. So we were able to take it slow and really figure out what we wanted to do.
Yeah. So what was the process like working on the actual line together? Like you mentioned, it was a little difficult at first, but like how did it go like actually being together and doing it?
So we met over FaceTime the first time, and we talked about possible items that we could come out with. We talked about possible logo designs. Phia had her she helped with that, with creating a logo, and it just, from there, it just took off. I ordered samples, we did a photo shoot, and then just like that.
Yeah, we kind of just talked about, what's popular, what's trendy, especially, her being in college now, like what our demographic is, and we wanted to kind of aim more towards the college audience. So we figured, girls really like sets and matching clothing and, athleisure clothing, biker shorts, sports bras, leggings, that kind of thing. So from there, it was pretty easy for us to, find something. And from then, it was just like fun stuff like, oh, do we like this color? Do we like this set better? And then from there, she kind of took over, ordered everything she needed to. And I just was kind of yeah, I like that.
So did you guys work on like every part of it together, like from making it to getting everything out to customers?
Yeah, Phia helped with packing orders. She even got to sign some of the thank you cards, and she helped me make some of the sets. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's so cool. So other college athletes are starting to get into NILs and stuff, and typically they do that by like just posting sponsored content on their Instagrams. What makes this unique and different from other types of NILs?
Yeah, so when NIL came out, everyone was kind of jumping all over different types of things and, kind of doing the basic Barstool athlete, posting things like you said just to get merch in return. And I mean, at first it's kind of hard to figure out what you're going to do with it, but for me, I knew that was kind of a little bit more on the cliche side, and I wanted to do something more personable. And so seeing Amber and her page, and it's a smaller page, small business, I loved that. And I loved that we could do something together rather than just like a big corporate business that's doesn't really know who their athletes are. And like this was just we created a friendship out of this, and I just love that.
Yeah, no, it's great. So what comes next for you guys?
Well, we are planning on restocking because we sold out very quickly of most
Very
items.
nice.
And then we also talked about doing a spring line and introducing kids clothing.
Yeah, so like I said earlier, our audience was mostly college athletes or college students, I should say. My demographic specifically is definitely more on the younger side, kids aging from 8 to college kids. So I wanted to be able to, reach out to those specific, younger kids that are able, because, they're not going to be going and buying biker shorts and sports bras at that age. So we were going to kind of talking about, maybe some sweatpants, sweatshirts and stuff that, could really be accessible to everyone of all ages and genders and stuff. So
yeah, well, I'm definitely excited to see what you guys have coming next. Now, where can anyone that's watching right now find more out about this stuff, maybe buy something?
They could follow my Instagram at Whatever Apparel Official or shop online at whateverapparel.shop.
Okay, well, thank you guys so much for talking to me tonight. Unfortunately, we're out of time, but thank you guys for coming in.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Up next, Cameron and Jamie will bring you the latest news from across the nation. Stay tuned.